Hey yo, it's your boy Kaliko. I got something new for you. I'm gonna start a playlist on my YouTube channel called Private Mines. And I have the luck to be at one of the private mines that is going up for sale, or is up for sale now I should say, in the Virgin Valley, Nevada. The other day I had dinner with the mine owners and they pulled out one of their cases that they keep with them, and it had some of the most amazing opals I have ever seen in it, and the majority of them came out of this mine. All of them the mine owners found, but the majority of them came out of this mine. So just a couple of quick things. One, I'm obviously not going to show you how to get here. I'm not going to show you the outskirts or the overview. This is not a feed dig area. The exact words of one of the owners was, when I asked him, why didn't you guys do a feed dig? She said, because we know where the color is and we want to dig it out. That makes perfect sense to me. The price of the mine is $200,000. I'm going to show you some specimens in this video that will show you what's come out of the mine since these owners have owned it, and they bought it in 1999. It is called the Opal Negra. There's actually two claims that come with the $2,000 price tag and a mill site. The mill site is the off-site place that you can do the refining of your product, and the place where you can, set up your area to sleep and camp. So we will get to digging some ground, and I will get to showing you the view of the mine itself here in a minute, the pros and cons and the things that you're going to have to deal with, and the plus side of what you get out for dealing with that. So here we go. What you're looking at is one corner signpost of the Opal Negra claim, and we are standing on one of the tailings piles, and there is opals underneath these tailings piles. The owner assures me the pile and the mountain goes up, up, up. Everything you're seeing is part of the claim. Make sure I did scan back. All right. So this whole mountain area is the honey hole. His claim goes beyond the hilltop itself. I'm not sure exactly how far, but it goes beyond the hilltop itself. And one of the pluses and the negatives of this area right here is you can see, I gotta loosen my tripod, hold on a second. You can see this right here in front of me melting is giant ash layer. Now the giant ash layer is what helps create the opal layers below it, the filtering of the minerals through the ash balls. Now there's about, I don't know, I couldn't even guess, tons and tons of ash that has been falling off of the pay layer. About 30-foot wall of it was the estimation by the owner. You can see it right here. You can see it's sort of cracking and eroding and falling apart. So for the main pay layer to be safe to dig at, that needs to be excavated somehow. It's not heavy, but it is heavy enough to crush a man digging below it, that's for sure. But the owner assures me there is opals all inside this mountain. Yes, there is. And that areas where they thought there wasn't opals from the previous owner before him and they cut roads, he has found opals there too. And it's not just a claim. We will show you some of the stuff he has brought out of this mine, and we will also hopefully find some stuff while we're videotaping at this mine. Just from the case I saw, I wish I had 200 grand in my wallet. So this is the hole we dug today. This is just the beginning. We're just working on overburden right now. We worked for about 4 hours, maybe 5. I think it was about 4. And all that overburden's right there now. So I didn't show you any of the digging, but that's really no big deal. You've seen me dig before, and that's all it was. We were just chopping and digging and scanning stuff as we move stuff with a shovel and a small pick, mainly a shovel. But this is the spot on the claim, and we'll show you some more tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you some other stuff tonight. Later. It's the start of day 2. This is our pile we made yesterday from digging our hole. This is our hole, and what it looks like now. Walk up the pile. That's what it looks like now. We moved a lot of dirt yesterday. We're going to move more today, and we're going to get to a pay layer sometime in the next couple of days. We're going to hit something for the people at home, and then maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow after work, we'll give you a bunch of good video of his case that's come out of the mine that he has here on site. By no means is it the best stuff, because the best stuff doesn't come back out to the mine. You leave that locked up. So we will give you some video of that in a little while. And I'm not sure how much video I'm going to give you of digging, because pretty much we're just moving to earth right now. So that's it, just moving earth. Alrighty then. This is the tailings piles, and from what he's told me, even from when these started being pushed, that he believes there's precious opal underneath all of this. We're right on the outskirts of one of his mining claim boundary markers, and I'm going to be doing some noodling here for a couple of minutes. But one of the things I wanted to show you is that 30-foot high wall where he says the best pay dirt is, and the most is this is what's above it and what's eroding out. It's ash. I mean, it's light. Like, this doesn't even weigh, it feels like an ounce, maybe a little bit heavier than that. It's not very heavy at all. Super duper light stuff. But it needs to be moved. It needs to be moved in order to dig safely in some of the primest area on here. And it's more than just a hand job. It's definitely something that's going to take some equipment of some sort. So I'm going to noodle around a little bit. I don't expect to find much, because this is a private claim with people that are very good at hunting for opals. So what I have right here is selenite. This is supposed to be a good indicator for opal in the Virgin Valley when you're digging. So that's what the guys out here are telling me a lot, that selenite is a good indicator for opal. So there's a lot of selenite when we were digging yesterday, and there's also a lot of selenite around here where I'm noodling. So a little piece of information for you. After about 30 or 40 minutes of noodling, this is what I came up with. I don't really see any fire, but it's even more small opals than I expected to find. So there's that. This is all ash. All ash that's been decaying down the hillside. And because of that ash, everything below it is the best digging areas. It's supposed to have the most potential for fiery opal growth because of the filtration and the minerals that were in those giant ash balls. Like I showed you earlier, they're light in comparison to what stone would be. I mean, really, really light in comparison to what stone would be. As a matter of fact, I just had an idea, and I'm going to get my tripod out and try my idea. Yes, I'm going to do that. See you in a second. Hey, so it's day 2. We're feet down. Like, we're somewhere between 6 and 8 feet down from where we started. And This little puddle just came out, and it's totally got some fire in it when you shine the horrible can work. Sorry. Here, let's do this. Let's see if we can. You can see that, can't you? Oh, you can see that. Yeah, so not too bad of a start for day 2, man. We're probably halfway through the day maybe, but we're getting color. We're getting color. Pay dirt. So I just did that video literally 2 minutes ago, and I was walking back and I kicked up some dirt while jumping around, and my friend here, who does own the mine, who I will leave nameless until he wants me to say so, you can contact him and then he can tell you his name. Or you can buy some of this amazing black fire opal we just found. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at this. Let me see if I got a turn. Look, this is another one of those. I don't care if you see it or not. This thing has got fire in it, and I will prove it later in the day because I have my macro lenses with me down at my car. But this thing has speckles of green and red in it, and it's all in the center, and it's dope sauce, buddy. We are on Black Opal pay dirt now. We are going to be working carefully and finding some stuff. We are definitely slowing down the digging now. So far today, when we weren't expecting to really be hitting anything yet, we've pulled out this beauty, which has amazing fire in it. And I can't even get the camera that I can see to focus on it very good right now. But it's got amazing fire in it. I wish I could just sort of do one of these numbers, but I can't. It's not showing it in the screen. Oh, there was one little flash of green. Some other little stuff like this. And then I just stuck the pick right through this, and it broke into 4 pieces. And focus there. Let's see if we can get the rainbow through it. Here, rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. It is like just a super crystal opal with a rainbow all in it. I don't know if you can see that, but maybe I should point it directly at the sun. Yeah, anyways, it's beautiful, and there's like 4 pieces like this. So we have found clear with fire, black, brown with fire, and white. So it's been a really good day for a day that we thought we were just going to be moving a bunch of overburden. Yippee! Mining a good claim. All right, go ahead.
Why it cracked right there. It's loose.
Oh yeah. Hope I need to unzoom. It's definitely a limb cast. It's got a little bit of mud in between the glass. Oh, sorry. I would be surprised if it doesn't have color in it because of everything we've been pulling out of here. It has ended up being contra loose. Color in the center of it. Rainbow is like nobody's business. So there's one piece of limb cast we just pulled out. And there might be a whole bunch more down there. And there's another piece. That actually looks like it might be one end. Oh, there's going to be more though. This end was broken, but not by you.
Yeah, sometimes there's some little fractures in there.
Yeah, like it was broken and then it healed over and has some dirt on it. So yeah, I think you have another piece going to come out of there. But I'm going to go get the bucket of water real quick because I left it somewhere. So we're like 3/4 through the day that we normally put in, basing off of yesterday. And that's what our hole looks like now. And that top section, it's been dug out a little bit, but that's pretty much where the top started at. So we're pretty deep in there. You can see one of the shorter shovels in there for reference on how deep it is. And these are all of our tailings piles. But today has been a great day so far. We really only expected to be moving a bunch of earth, and instead we found black and white and clear contraloose opals with all kinds of prettiness in them and fire and stuff. So it's been a great day and productive so far. And yeah, awesome. So there's 2 claims inside the price point. I'm not sure if this is going to be too windy or not, but there's 2 claims inside the price point that come with the sale, and 1 mill site. The other claim is on the other side of this hill right here. And I'm gonna walk up on top of that and up there and give you a little video of the area up there, because most of the rest of the claim is that. So there's the ash wall again. You've seen that a bunch of times, and a bunch of ash boulders that have fallen off of it and are disintegrating in the rain. This is where the original owners of the mine would push their tailings. So this is their tailings pile right here. And look how deep those holes eat from water. You probably can't see into them, but they go pretty deep. Like, look, that's a cavern. You gotta be careful walking on a tailings pile. You can totally tell they used to drive a truck right up here and just dump it or bulldoze it up. It's a gorgeous picture of the valley, but I'm not going to give you the picture of the valley to protect the claim holder. So I'm being very, very picky about my camera angles, but this is all part of the claim, the second claim that comes with it. And this area up here is all part of the claim. You can see where somebody made some cuts. There's a cut there, and there's a cut up higher. So I'm gonna walk up there real quick, give you some more picture. So I'm standing on top of the ash wall that you were just seeing a second ago. You can see where the water's eroding right behind it, and it's all sort of falling off over there. To tell you the truth, I would bring something up here and maybe just blast that ash wall down, but I could be reckless like that. So let's go up another step. I was gonna walk up this gully here. Keeping my eyes on the ground, looking for anything black or white or glassy, especially fiery. Would be awesome. We are in an opal mine. You never know what you'll find in an opal mine. I made that up because I'm so smart. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, it's windy as hell, but I've got the mic cupped in my hand, so I hope that's helping. Gotta be careful about what I show. His claim all the way down there. I'm still on his claim. It's another cut. It's been made at some point. Now, I imagine that he doesn't figure there's a lot of amazing opal in this cut right here because he's not here digging in it, right? And we were already finding black and contra loose and clear crystal opal. But here's another cut right up above. So let's go up here too. Found something sort of shiny. Ugh. Wow, that was not easy. This is a piece of opalized wood. I don't see no fire in it. It's definitely opalized wood. And it's extra windy right here. So whether these are cuts or not, there's definitely more area to prospect than just where we're at. This is definitely a cut. No question in my mind. But his border boundary goes up and over this hill. So might end up having 100 feet of overburden sometimes. But I don't know, it's a pretty cool claim, I think. And that's my opinion. There's still more to go up to the top. But these cuts are all about prospecting. That's why they're here. And when he bought the claim, he's been digging down there the whole time. Because after all of his adventures, the best color he's found is underneath that ash wall. Definitely underneath the ash wall. So it's definitely a beautiful claim. We are definitely pulling fire opal out. Black fire opal, clear opal with fire in it, white opal with fire in it. Like, we've been doing the work and we've been pulling it out. I'll show you some more later. Although here's some more cut. And just because they missed something on the cut doesn't mean there might not be something a little bit farther in. Deeper. Sometimes you just gotta go deeper. But it looks like they've dumped and prospected all over here. Whoa! But that's why you pay for proven ground. You know the stuff is there. It's not a question of if, it's just when and where. So this is our haul of opals for today. And we didn't think we were going to get anything today. We thought we were just going to be moving some overburden and trying to get down to the opal layer. But we hit Yahtzee, and the one that let us know it was Yahtzee was this beauty right here. Which it totally is black, brown black. And it totally has streaks of fire in it. Contra loose. I can't get it to reflect for you right now, but it's gorgeous. It's got fire all in it. You see one right there? I think you saw a little fire flash there for a second. Alright, I'll show you another one. That one's about that big on my finger, and it's black, brown, black. Definitely a brown black. Fire all through it. We got this big one right here. Not seeing any color in it. It's got some contra loose on it. Hey there. So I'm editing the video and I noticed that the way I'm using the word contraloose is not what the word means. So contraloose does not mean clear, which is the way I'm using it there. I keep thinking, you know, clear, contraloose, and that's just not the way it is. The word contraloose has to do with the lighting of the crystal, with the crystal being backlit and the play of color showing up when the crystal or the opal is backlit. So that's what contraloose has to do with. It has to do with the color being inside the crystal and us being able to see it when the crystal is backlit. It has nothing to do with the crystal being clear. So back to the video. Found this little one. It's like a little root ball and it's got some fire on the end of it. And then we have like 4 pieces of this. And it was a whole opal, but I stuck the pick I was using directly through it on accident. Stupid fly. Anyways, this is totally contraloose. It's totally see-through, and it totally has amazing rainbows that show up in it. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Bang! Look at that. How you like that, baby? That's beautiful, isn't it? Let me get the black one. Maybe I can get it to show up too. Oh yeah, you're seeing some of the fire now, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Let's even try turning it around on the black one, see if that helps. Nope, the other way was better. You were totally seeing the fire come through it. So yeah. And we got a red one in here somewhere. Here it is. We got a orange sort of red fire opal right here. Focus, screen, focus, come on. So it could end up having some flashes in it, but it's definitely a deep orange red. You know, while I'm at correcting myself, I should just go ahead and correct the whole statement of term that I use with fire. It's common terminology that a lot of people use for the play of color inside of opals. But the reality is the actual definition of a fire opal is a red-orange opal from Mexico, generally. The play of color inside of opal is actually called precious. Yet, 90% of the world calls it fire when they see it. Me and everybody else that loves opals thinks that the definition people have it backwards. You know, if anything, precious is a weaker terminology than fire is. But what do we know, right? So, even though it says in the Virgin Valley on your way in that there is black fire opal, it's actually black precious opal. And even though I keep calling it fire, and I will continue to keep calling it fire because I love the term fire, it's actually precious opal that has the play of color in it. Fire opal is red, red-orange opal, and the play of color is precious. But I'm still going to call it fire, so there. And here's what the bucket looks like, you know, with some water in it and stuff. So I think that's a pretty good haul for a day we didn't expect to get anything. Well, it is day 3 out here, and we have been digging, and we finally hit a little something right here. You can see that white strip right there. That is opal. And you can see it goes in there a little bit, and who knows how far it runs or if it doesn't run to more wood. So I'm going to take this out around it. Oh, just a rock. Would have been cool though, huh? Yep, would have been cool though. And some selenite, big pieces of selenite right there, which is a good opal indicator, I'm told. And I have to hold the camera while I pull this out. And there's some decomposed wood areas where it didn't turn into nothing. You can see the rust and the empty holes with some gray in it. All right. Nothing. And there is right here, that is a piece of wood that turned into nothing, like didn't get enough water to turn into an opal or something. It's just like sort of silicated and totally decomposed. It sucks because that would have made an amazing big opal. This one that you can tell though is that it puddled out. It was a bigger piece of wood, it looks like, and it puddled out. I'm gonna find out. Notice I'm giving it a wide berth. I want it to break as little as possible. So I'm digging out wide around it. Sometimes the clay just cracks and it'll just split the opal in half where the clay cracks. Well, you can see that whole section starting to move now. Breaking stuff off around it. Here's some more of that decomposed silicated wood I was talking about. Didn't turn into opal. And then right below it, we have the opal we're working on. Oh, and that's it. No, there's another little piece. But that looks like it was just that little edge right there. It's not very much. It's not as much as we were hoping it was going to be. Sorry about that covering the camera. Let me see if I can get any rainbow through it. Oh, I'm not seeing any rainbow. It's just a little puddle. It could be contra loose. I'm not seeing any of that face up color my buddy likes to talk about. But more opal sign. More opals, yay. It's Saturday, day 4. I just got done mucking out the hole, which looks like this now. It's pretty deep. Nothing? I didn't find anything. It's about 6 feet wide and hella deep. So I'll show you what we found at the end of the day, but we found some pretty good stuff just starting off already. So yeah, there's that. This just came out of our hole. I mucked it out of the pile, out of the hole and onto the pile, and our mine owner found it. And it's a big puddle. It's contra loose. Let's see if I can get it to green or blue for you out this end like I had it for me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing too good of a job with the camera right now, am I? It's getting sort of dry in my hand too. I want to keep it wet so it doesn't crack out. Stupid thing light up for me. Alright, well I'll clean it some more when we get back to the mill site. And I'll get a good camera angle on it, because I've seen little rainbows in it, and I've seen there, you can see that green a little bit, can't you? A little red right there. Yeah, you can see that. Got to get the reflection just right for it to show up in this piece right now, but we'll see it after it cleans up. Nice sized chunk of opal. Today's been a good day so far. Our bucket's got a nice little handful in it. Nice little handful. We still want to see a big black badass though. Really bad. Really bad. Just pulled this fat daddy out. It's got some white opal through there, and then it's got some clear sort of gray opal through here. Not sure if it has color yet. I'm betting that it's contraloose color again, which means it needs to be backlit, which I'm betting because everything we've been pulling out of here has been like that, and it's almost all had color in it. I would say like 70% of the stuff we pull out of here has color in it. It's just clear and contraloose and really pretty once it's backlit. But I mean, today's been a good day. Our bucket is doing really good on weight for today compared to any other day. And we have a big hole. Yes, we do. So we just pulled out another limb cast. It ended up, I could tell it was fractured in like 4 places. But it's got some fire in it. It's contraloose again. It's also got a little black center, like a little ghost. Little ghosted black center. You can see some of that rainbow sticking through there, can't you? There's just one little piece of the 5 pieces it's in. Still cool though, man. Alright, so here's one of the opals that we pulled out today, one of the larger puddles. It does have rainbows all through it, contraloose, but it's sort of hard to catch in the sunlight right now for some reason. Earlier today, maybe it's because the light is too white right now, because earlier today the sun was definitely more yellow and I was catching rainbows all through the sides. So there you see one right there. You can see that green reflecting just right. So there's one. Here's the other big one we found today. You can see the color showing through that edge right there. It's got white on it and it's got gray in it, but it definitely has contraloose color. Can't wait to see what it looks like once it gets polished. I can't even tell what my screen looks like. I hope this looks good in the screen. I can see a little bit of color in the screen though, and that's what I'm really going for, is to more show you the light reflecting through it. So you can see the rainbows. Although you can see way better rainbows with the naked eye. I promise you. Now these ones should show the color pretty good. You can see that rainbow in there. contra loose. It needs to be backlit to show the color, but these are the pieces we found in our hole this morning right away when we started mucking it. And it's got great rainbows in it, super clear. That's the inside piece. This is the outside piece. It totally makes a wave going through it. Beautiful colors inside these ones. We have more than a few pieces, probably I would say 7, maybe 8 pieces that are clear like this and have that really nice rainbow effect going through them. Not just from this piece, but from multiple other pieces. This is another section of that same clear opal I was just showing you. Contra loose. It does have rainbows in it, but you got to catch it at the angles just right. This is a different clear one that we found that sort of broken up, and the rainbows in this thing are amazing going through the line of it. You can only really see that one by my thumb right there, but to my eyes it goes all the way through it. It's super dope. And we got like 3 pieces of this one. So this is the end of one of the last pieces we found today, the limb cast. And this end of it is really clear. It's sort of dirty, but in the center of it, there you can see the center of it good. It has little ghost of black opal in it, and it's totally contra loose. Like right there, I can see rainbows. Right there, I can see rainbows with my naked eye going through the center, the contra loose center. I'm not sure if you can see those rainbows right there, but with my naked eye, I can see dope rainbows in the center of it, and it's black, and it's cool. So that's day 4 in the finds. And the bag from day 4 looks like this. Little mini sandwich bag with water and gems in it. I think I need to put a little bit more water in there now. I spilled some. But so there's what we found on day 4. And we got one more day for you. One more, man. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You have some Gatorade.
Yeah, I found it.
Good. That guy last night, he could give me a cigar if he wanted to, but I'd just chop it up and smoke it as cigarettes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Here it is.
Right?
It's just tobacco. It's just the only difference is the cut. And where it's grown, probably. big tobacco isn't getting into the vape, and it is just being late to the party.
Late to the party. Nothing else had ever affected big tobacco. Why would they think this vape thing would ever actually catch on? They thought it was just going to be like gum.
Yeah.
So while I'm mucking the hole out, I'm throwing the tailings about 10 feet in distance and up probably about another almost 10 feet at this point from where the ground is down there on top of this pile. And I'm wanting them to fan out so that we can easily look at the tailings. Instead of it being a pile of tailings to go through, it's a spread. So it makes it a little bit easier to find like our first one of the day. After about 20 or 30 minutes of shoveling hard, my homeboy pulls this up and it's totally clear. I'm gonna guarantee this has color in it. Once it has light that'll shine through it, it's gonna be contralose. That's what we pull out of here when it's clear like this. It definitely has a nice crystal shine in the center. So yay, first start of day, 30 minutes in, got an opal. I've heard the term this week over and over again, opal is where you find it. But there are a few telltale signs in the earth that you can look for, like if you're going to a fee dig or if you're scouting a mine. And a couple of the things that tend to run together where they find good opal out here is these white silica patches that you see right here. Those, selenite, which is what you will see especially at the Peacock and some of these other places, which is this right here. And it'll also look sort of like fiberglass, like that right there. You got sort of these fiberglassy particles. That running along inside the clay. Now 90% of the time what you want running inside the clay with that is some manganese, which is this black stuff right here. And also you want tree limbs. Tree limbs, I mean, we all want a saber-toothed tiger, but the reality is that trees are much more abundant than fossils are. And in this one, there was a tree limb hole I could show you that did not fill with opal, but I will show you one of those a little bit later. But there's definitely wood in here because we've been finding opals, and that's what they've been filling the holes of, is the wood. So there's a couple of little items for you to look out for when you're digging. Looking for the silica and the white spots and some manganese in the area. Of course, if there's already been opal discovered there, that would really help too. Well, about 5 minutes after I turned off the video recording the other one we found, he started digging and he found this one. It's a clear to sort of milky and black, and I can't really get any color in the black right now, but I'm figuring it's contraloose like the rest of it. But in this section right here, we can totally get some color through this. Oh, there, you see that. Yeah, contraloose rainbow going through it. Yep, every time they come out of this hole, if they're like stark clear, you totally have rainbows in the center of it, man. Totally. Look at there, that's a good rainbow. Yay, we love finding color. I'm mucking out the hole again, and the whole throwing it up there in a fan method has really been working well for us to find some stuff, because my homeboy, the mine owner, said stop for a second, and then he pulled this little thing out of the ground. And I was complaining about the size at first, and I saw the color in it. Here, let me get the focus down there first. Focus. All right, so the fire in it. Can you see all of that? Oh yeah, baby, look at that thing light up. It is little, but it is freaking gorgeous. Look at that fire, man. Bang. It's all about possibilities, right? This tells me about the possibilities of this hole. Wow. It's amazing, man. That is an amazing little piece right there, boy, I tell you what. All right, so if you're test digging a mine site that you're thinking about buying, a good thing to look for and keep your eye out for is branch holes that had branches in them. Because if somebody, say, salted an area a couple years before and then threw fill dirt on top of it, you know, hoping that when they went to sell it, they could just have somebody dig there and find some stuff. One of the things that will be missing are the empty branch holes that did not fill with silica and completely turn into opals. And you'll have bits and pieces like this, which is basically mud and pieces of decomposed wood. And it sort of filled the area. It looks like wood a little bit. And you also want to look for those because every now and then, even though most of the wood decomposed, you'll see something like that. Which if you look, you can see it's getting wider and wider. And, ooh, we have ourselves a really nice looking big puddle opal right here. I think I need some water, boss.
Coming.
And I want to go around it because it's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Let's hope this has some amazing face-up fire like that last one. Oh, yeah. Boss man's up there going, sweet. We didn't think it was going to turn into this. This is that one. This is that one, and it's on camera. Yeah. Well, that water did two things for me. It made the opal wet, and it loosened up some of the mud around it too. All right, am I even in camera shot? Yeah, I am. Good. Oh, there it moved. Look at that. And we got it out whole, and it's a monster, and it's gray. We'll get it washed off, and we'll show you some more there in a minute, but you definitely want to look for those decomposed wood spots because you never know what you're going to find in them. You might find a nice big opal like we just did. As far as I'm concerned, this is totally proven ground. I can see it looks like it might be splitting right there. Oh, it is. Shit. Water. I need to get it in water. I need to get it in water. It's crazing on me. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazing on me already. But here I got a sliver of it. And it's that contra translucent again. But usually when it looks like this, it has a great rainbow in it. I'm not getting it on camera. Let me see if I can look at it with my eye. Oh yeah, I can see rainbows through the sides. There you can see it a little bit. So it's got color.
Is there more?
Is there more?
No, I meant down there.
This was what came out of that spot.
Okay.
And it's got some moss in it too. I'm gonna hand this to the mine owner so you can check it out. We're wrapping up our dig out here at the Opal Negra, and right burying our hole for the final day. This big bad boy just came out. I can see some white and some gray opal on him. We're not sure exactly what he's going to be yet, except for he is a big bad puddle. I mean, as far as a puddle goes, that's a bad boy of a puddle. It's a thick puddle. It's a big puddle. Bigger puddle than I'm used to. Oh yeah. Finding opals, man. All right, so what I have in front of you is going to be a little parade of opals that have come out of the Opal Negra and the mine associated with the sale. And this is obviously gorgeous. I mean, there's no problem catching video of color when the color is so dramatically awesome like it is in this. So there's one piece. Here's another piece. Nice, truly black. And you're not seeing near the amount of fire that I am. Let me just make sure that you know that the fire I'm seeing as opposed to the fire you're seeing is completely different. I see way more. I mean, you're seeing a pretty good amount of color in there, but trust me when I say that the color is way better for me than it is for you. I'm trying to block the wind, so I hope it's not too horrible. I don't really want to do voiceovers, but I will if I have to. Gorgeous stuff, isn't it, people? And all of this that you're seeing, every piece has come out of the claims that are up for sale. Nothing is from another claim. Okay, bag, you're driving me insane. The bags drive me insane, guys. That just looks stark black in the video. I promise you it's not. It's got deep color in it. It's got deep inside of it. It's got, looks like streaks of green and red. Sorry, I'm not in camera shot. There's a good little shot of the red in it. Like I said, it's way better for me than it is for you. Bang, look at that. Kapow, and once again, you're only seeing the highlight. Like this, the whole skin, it has a whole skin of red inside of it right there, to me. It's amazing. Backside's green and blue, yeah. Yeah, I can see the fish scale pattern. They can see the fish scale pattern too, actually. You see that, guys? The bubble's getting in the way a little bit, but it's totally got a fish scale pattern on it. He's right. Of course he's right. It's his opal. Yes, it is. The wind is just kicking up today. But to tell you the truth, that's great when you're in the Virgin Valley and it's July. It's been like a nice air-conditioned day. There we go. Now I'm getting some of the fire in it. This one's got like a really amazing highlight, sparkly pink red, and it's not really coming into the camera very well, but to the naked eye it's amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Back off, wind. Go home, wind, you're drunk. Look at that, red on one side, green on the other. Beautiful black opal there. Gorgeous black opal. Yeah, beautiful multicolor. It's that black brown with a clear opal on the outside. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I mean, the stuff that's come out of this mine is breathtaking. Now this is just some of the stuff too. Remember, this is not all of it. This is just some of it. This thing's got beautiful play of color, but it's not wanting to show up on the screen for me very much. And that by no means is all of it. That's just some of the stuff that he has here in the case on site. Most of his best stuff is, you know, locked away in a safe at his house. So amazing stuff has come out of this mine. The Opal Negra claim, another unnamed claim, and a 5-acre mill site are all for sale for $200,000. If I was going to buy them, I would also leave some money in my account for some heavy equipment to get rid of that ash layer above the pay layer. In my mind, is it worth it? I would say so, just because of the amount of opal we pulled out in a couple of days digging by hand. I can't imagine what might be possible with a nice bulldozer. I had a fantastic time. I wish I owned that claim. Heck, I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe. Maybe I won't be able to get the $200,000, but pretty sure I could get a claim for 20. What do you guys think? Maybe we should pool our money. MiningAmerica claims. Yeah, I like co-ops. So like, subscribe, share, buy my stuff on Etsy, and visit the people that you like on my show. Yeah, do that.